What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mojo. I'm back. It's been a little bit. I'm in the 40. As you can see, we got an update on what's been going on with the car. So honestly, lately, a little bit, the 340 been giving me hella problems for real. Hella, like, shit was driving me crazy, insane. Like, it was just the same problem over and over and over again. And I was just super over it. I wasn't really driving the car too much. And because it just wouldn't drive right. So I finally figured it out, and so I'm about to update y'all on what I did to fix it. The 340 broke, but I'm a genius, so I fixed this shit. About to tell y'all. So here we have it. The 40 is back outside. She's looking marvelous. I washed her a couple days ago. Ooh, look at that. That is beautiful. I think I'm gonna make this the thumbnail right here. Bam. But yeah, so honestly, it's giving me problems for a bit. I was trying everything I could think of, and I finally found the solution. So let me pop the hood. Beeping. Boom. So this right here was the solution to everything that I was having fucking problems with. Oil catch can, and by getting that I had to switch back to this old thing. So what was going on was the car kept misfiring. Misfire. It was in cylinder 6, misfire in cylinder 6. It was constant. Every time I was trying to get away with just replacing one spark plug, it would, at first when it first started happening, it would let me drive the car for like a week off replacing one spark plug, that cylinder 6, because it was always cylinder 6. I could get away with driving for like a week, and then it would just act up again. I replaced it with just one spark plug again, and I was getting by. I couldn't really beat on the car though, because it would just act up. And then so I was like, damn, I was looking at my my inlet and my charge pipe. I took these out, and it was just all this oil, a whole bunch of oil in this shit. So I go on the forums, I look up on the forums and see what people say about all this oil in your charge pipe and in your intake. Everybody's like, blown engine, piston rings. I'm like, there's no way my engine is blown. Like, I just don't believe it, because it drives too good to have a fucked up engine. It don't make no rod knock or anything like that. I mean, it was smoking hella crazy, but that's because oil was getting to the turbo. The turbo was hot as fuck. So what was going on was, after I upgraded my fuel pump to the Dodge Stage 2.5, I noticed I was leaking oil right at the turbo. Like, it was just, I never really paid too much attention to it because the car was just performing fine. So I was like, I don't know, I was that was negligent on my part. But yeah, so once I upgraded that, it started leaking oil. And so what was going on is, it's just upgrading to that high pressure fuel pump. It's just too much fucking pressure in this crankcase. Too much fucking pressure. PCV cannot handle it. They're already kind of shitty from the factory, from BMW. So this is like a pressure relief, I guess, because that's the this tube right here that connects to it. This is the charge air pressure sensor it's connected to. And yeah, so that's capped off now because it's just venting this to the catch can, getting in the catch can, recirculating and shit. Cause like I was on YouTube, I'm on Bimmer forums and all that. I even seen a video. It was a video from Keys. It was a Keys Motorsports video. 340 F30, same exact setup pretty much. He had a Dorsch high pressure fuel pump, but mine's just pretty much stock, other than that, with a fucking downpipe. But same exact shit. Like, he did the same thing. He pulled his charge pipe out, and there was a puddle of oil that dropped out Like, the same exact shit happened to me. Like, I pulled my charge pipe from the turbo, shit ton of oil fell out, just a shit ton. But I'm just like, the fucking, like, it just didn't make sense for the engine to be blown or anything like that. So I compressor tested the car. Compressor tested every cylinder. They all up there. So I compressor tested it. I'll think I'll add a clip or something from my phone. I compression tested this joint, so the compression is good. There's really no need to do a leak down test if you're holding compression. So compression passed. So I'm like, yeah, because I never really believed it was blown in the first place, but I just did that just for peace of mind. I'm like, okay, bet it's definitely not no blown engine. So then I did the injectors. I did my injectors because I pulled my injectors. They were honestly dirty as fuck. I was filming a video of me changing them. Like, I did them and everything, like just regular OEM, just the Bosch Johns, because they're cheaper than the genuine OEM BMW ones. I changed those. The car was feeling good. This is before I did the catch can. And yeah, it was feeling good. I thought I solved the problem, because every time I was getting a misfire code, it was shutting my injector off. So I'm like, okay, my injector must be wide open, because I'm like, okay, it's just gonna, like, something stuck open or some shit. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna, at first I was just gonna replace 4 and 6. I was just gonna replace 2 injectors, 4 and 6. And then when I pulled the injectors out, I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it 3x3. So I did the back 3. I was like, all right, I'm gonna replace the back 3. So I did that, and then I pulled them. I'm like, wow, these are fucking disgusting. They were terrible. The injectors were so bad, dirty as hell. So here are all the injectors, 1 to 6, all dirty. 3 was the worst. These are just dirty and sludgy. I cleaned that one off a little bit so it doesn't look as dirty and sludgy. So I was like, so the rest of them must be filthy. So I was like, oh fuck, I gotta change them all now. So I got the rest of them, changed them all, put them in the car, torqued everything up and all that. And then I was running the car felt good. It was running. I drove it around, I beat on it too. Heavy pulls, hard pulls, like doing 120, whatever, allegedly. But car felt good. And then I was like, all right, came back to where I was and then drove home. Right when I was getting home, boom, same thing happened again, misfire. I was like, what the fuck? Honestly, I was pissed off at that point, so I just parked the car up and said fuck it. And then I was just thinking of ways, and I was like, I smoke tested the car. I got a clip of that. I guess I'll insert that or whatever. Smoke tested it from the intake. Took the intake off, finessed the way to smoke it, and yeah, actually I took this off and then used the actual turbo inlet. I smoked it from there, and then I saw that it was leaking from the charge air pressure sensor, not from here, but at the bottom. So I guess I found the problem. This is where the oil was escaping through the turbo inlet, where it connects to the turbo inlet and feeds right into the turbo. So if you put 2 and 2 together, high pressure fuel pump, too much crankcase pressure, PCV can't handle it, it's shooting out from here, boom, it's going to there, it goes to the turbo inlet and feeds right to the turbo. So all that built up pressure that this upgraded pump is causing is making too much pressure, and that oil needs somewhere to go. So it's going down into the turbo, it's burning in the turbo. That's why my car was smoking car was smoking like a fucking train, like a chimney. Car was smoking crazy, whole bunch of oil in the intake, whole bunch of oil in the charge pipe. Oil, then when you pull it, oil was sitting on the throttle body. So when the throttle body opens and you're fucking breathing in air, the oil's sitting right there, so it's breathing it in, oil's getting onto the spark plugs and wetting it every single time. So I was like, oh, that's what's fucking going on. So I was like, I need a fucking oil catch can. So found somebody around the way parting out the B58. He had a little catch can. I'm like, I need that. Put it on the car, and the car wants to try now. I got this. This is from my 330, my B48. It's the same shit. I honestly don't like these because it's a fucking hot air intake. I don't like it, but I'm gonna probably get like the Arcade Tunes front mount, because the front mount is the best way. I really don't want no shit sitting right here. I need all that cold air coming from the front. So I'm gonna end up switching to that. This is a Vader Solutions cash can. I'm honestly gonna switch this one out, probably get the Ross Racing John with the extra breather tube and all that. I'm gonna end up just doing a new valve cover and gasket, because I know I know the PCV is like all built in. So I mean, it's been running cool, it's been treating me cool, but just for peace of mind, a little later I'm gonna new valve cover gasket. Gonna switch out this cash can to the Ross Racing one. Arcade Tunes or something front mount intake. I really don't care about a charge pipe. Like this shit not gonna blow. You good. You don't need no charge pipe. I'm only doing this because I got to. Like, this is, you know what I mean? But yeah, but other than that, the car been treating me good now, because it was really just, it was terrible for a minute, but it's back. Let's turn it on. Oh, we got this beat going on. Let me shut this off. There we go. Just back on the regular 93 map. I'm not on my multi-map no more. Haven't run any E in a while. Yeah. Because before we'll do, like, it would turn on and then it would be telltale signs. Like, you would just, your RPMs will start jumping around. I feel like this is pretty common with the B58s, but nobody really talks about it. I feel like nobody posts the fucked up part about B58s. Yeah, these shits they fast, easy to go fast, but I don't think people be, showing the other sides to this shit. It could get dark too and have you sitting there stumped, and if you're not mechanically inclined or ready to just let your car sit and take the time to figure it out yourself, you're gonna be asked out of car. Because I've seen shit like this. People are buying new engines and getting new cars, but that's not the case. You don't need it, like, because the car's been good now. Oh, it's not warm. I thought it has been sitting a little bit, so it's not that warm. I don't really want to rev it, but yeah, the car's been treating me good. It sounds loud as fuck though, because the fuel pump, that cone is so dirty, but fuck it. Yeah, the fuel pump is loud as hell on this shit. The Dorsch 2.5, that shit's loud as fuck. Yeah, so it's on. So before, it used to just smoke hella crazy out the back. I mean, it still kind of smokes a little bit. I mean, that's normal. It's not, I mean, it's pretty chilly out. So, well, yeah, I mean, she be doing her thing now. She was doing me dirty for a bit, but I figured her out. I didn't give up. Don't give up, man. You having problems? Keep fucking trying. I spent a lot of fucking money trying to figure out what was wrong with this shit, but hey, we got it. Because I felt like if I took it to BMW, they wouldn't have even known what to do with it anyway, because it's a fucking tuned car. Like, I'm assed out from the rip. I tuned my car, so they would have been like, oh yeah, your engine's blown, get a new engine, quote me 20 bands or some shit. Well, you can go find a used B58 for like 4,000 to 6,000. But even if it was blown, I swear I would have pulled this motor and built it. I swear I would have. But it's good now, so we're gonna keep modding it in the slow process, doing the thing, but yeah, she back finally. Finally. I got wheels in the crib that I fucking need tires for, that I still gotta show you guys. I can't wait till the wheels go on. They 18s. They 18s and they 18 pounds, so you know I'm about to be flying. See if I can crack that 10-second quarter mile. Get some sticky nittos on there. Still gonna be on OTS map too. OTS map punch. I really don't feel a need for a custom tune right now. But yeah, tires next. Tires for my wheels is next. The wheels is going on. Black wheels. These joints gonna be fire. I ain't really seen no F30 with these wheels. So you know we coming, we hitting the game different. You know what I mean? But yeah, stay tuned for some more videos. Follow me on the gram, B58 Mojo. Keep up with the build and all that. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on some YouTube shit. More videos coming.